I'll do listen to and welcome back to George Blazeman here, and today I'm going to do my fixed blade collection. They are going to run off, but I'm going to zoom in for everything. I have two more, but I can't fit in, so I'll put those on after. Also, I'm missing my CRKT Fortsman list, so enough for that. So let's get into the video. So starting off, we have this Handmade Kouachi from my good friend Janggo 1911 on YouTube. I'll put his link down in the description below. This is not really a fixed blade, well, it's not a proper knife, but it is a fixed blade design, so I'm going to include it, and also just to give him a shout out. Here we are. Nice. Kouachi. Also, before I go further into more, the new intro was designed by Yorkshire Outdoors. Big thank you, mate. Check him out as well. His description link will be down in the description. Next knife. This is the Goodman Skinner. It hasn't got a name, just a bunch of numbers, which I have forgotten, so I'll just call it the Skinner. We have a stainless steel blade. It's 440C. We have a stag handle. Very small, beefy, chunky little knife. Very thick. We've got some jimping up here on the blade, some aggressive jimping. I'll give you a zoom in on the blade. Lovely stag handle. Very heavy, but very comfortable in many positions. And it comes with a very nice, small but sturdy leather sheath. So, the Goodman Skinner. Next here we have this Damascus Steel knife. Custom knife. I don't know who made it or where it was made, because I bought it in the auction and all it said was a Damascus Steel hunting knife. So we have a Damascus Steel blade with a clip point. It looks sort of like a Persian blade. We've got a stag handle. And look at that lovely jimping going along there. Well, it's not, I call it jimping, but it's not like the proper jimping you saw on the Goodman. But this knife was made for the left hand, because if you see the swelling, that's meant to fit into your palm there, and these fingers wrap around. Not like that. It's comfortable in your right hand, but it's made for the left hand only. Here we have, this is my first ever fixed blade. This is just a cheapo, bog standard display knife. Got a wolf on it. Had a friend of mine put an edge on it on the stone. There we go. Wood handle, very thick blade. Got wolf on there on the paw on that one. Full tang, drop point blade, and a shitey nylon sheath. To be honest, this knife actually does okay in tasks, but it's for display purposes, and it's just a cheapo thing. So, put it over there. Next, this is the Goodman MT1. This is a great bushcraft survival knife. We have a clip point blade with 440. No, it's not 440C. It's a Mora Steel, Molly Bandeno Bandido, made in Spain. Jimping there. The MT1 is 8 in the series. Got a white white ivory micarta handle scale with red liners. You can get this in a variety of colours and, well, flavours. Coca-Cola wood, black micarta. Got a lanyard hole here. Not sure what it's for. Well, I don't know if it's a lanyard hole, but I'm going to call it that. This is a weird place to have one. Some jimping there. Very comfortable in the hand. Just a beautiful knife. Love it. Yeah, that's the MT1 by Goodman. Next here, this is the Northwest Bowie. Now this is a custom knife. Only a few made, because you can only get in certain parts and you can't find these on the internet. So we've got a clip point blade, stag handle with the manufacturer's logo on, which is a boar with a horn and a feather. Very comfortable in the hand, very big knife. Not a full tang, unfortunately. This is comfortable in the left as well, but it's very big, very sharp. Unfortunately, the blade does not come up here, but this is a choke up choil, so you can choke up to the blade to do finer tasks. So that's the Northwest Bowie. Here we have the Puma White Hunter. This is a beautiful knife, made in Germany. Soilig, I think it's pronounced it, I don't know. This is where Puma make all their top quality knives, the best knives. Drop point blade with a bone cracker here, aggressive jimping there. You have some minor serrations on the blade, not for major task work, and a big blade. And you also have a stag handle, very thin compared to Northwest, but very comfortable nevertheless, very grip sturdy. Here's the sheath, leather sheath, got Puma on there with the Puma head. Quite a bad sheath, it's not the best, but it's nice, it's alright. There's some barcodes and numbers on them made in Germany. So that is the Puma White Hunter. Next, this is one of my favourites, the Mora elk, and there's a story about this elk because my granddad went hunting in Namibia and he wanted a knife and he took this with him. Well, not this one, and he lost it. So he came back to me with just the sheath. So I contacted Mora. No, I didn't actually, I didn't contact her. I went to Tiro Rodrigo and I didn't show it, but I asked him, hi Danny, I need another elk knife, but not the sheath. Told him why in Spanish. And he said, okay, I'll give you half price. So I got a half price Mora elk. Lovely knife this, I love it. Great, Mora steel. That is stainless steel, so it's that one, I forgot to mention. Rosewood handle. It's not full tang, but it's a lovely knife. And also, thank you Danny for giving me a replacement. Here we have a British commander knife, the Fairburn Sikes. Fighting knife, double-sided blade, spear point blade. Full tang because it comes, you've got a button pin at the bottom in there. Very well, sort of light but perfectly balanced. Sheath's a bit crappy, but just a great piece of British history. Now this is a new knife I got. I got this for my birthday. It's a bayonet, but I don't know where it's from, and even my dad does. My dad. It's got all these markings on, so it's an original one, but I'm not sure where it's from. So there it is. So that's all I can say about it. You got a hollowed out handle there, handguard, comfortable, double-sided, double-edged blade, spear point. So yeah, that's all I know about it. If anyone knows what those one's engravings mean, 666, number of the beast maybe, I don't know. And there's some numbers on there. There we go. Here we have the Mora 546, is it? Wait, yeah, Mora 546 in stainless steel. It's stainless steel because it's in the blue handle. It's a blue plastic handle, Sandvik steel blade, no, stainless steel because it's the blue one, sorry, and it's Scandi grind. Very cheap, like, cost me £6, but a very good quality knife. You can do a lot of tests with it. I did a video of it testing it. You got a nice, well, it's a plastic sheath, can't really be nice, but it's made well. So that's the 546, and here we have the Mora Pro S. Yeah, stainless steel, blue. Only difference between this and the 546 is that it's got a rubberized handle, and you've got a bigger, chunky blade. Other than that, it's the same. I got it because I wanted to buy a few more to see what they're like, and I'm impressed about them. I need to do a review about the 546. So, I shall do an overview of these knives I have here. Let me just loosen up the tripod. Yeah, there we go. If I had to pick a favourite out of all these fixed blades, goes the Elk, the MT1, then the Northwest, then the Puma, going on to the Damascus. Yeah. Proper knives. This is a great gift and I love it a lot. Thank you very much, Janggo. So these are all of my fixed blades, but I did say I had some more but are too big, so let me go and get those. So I'm back. Here's one of them. This is the my Burmese cookery. Big ass blade, look at that, massive. A horn handle, bullhorn, I believe. Big heavy blade. Love it. Who needs an axe when you have that? Comes in a leather sheath with wood leather sheath, and you've got the little horning. Now, if I made a mistake, I thought it was another knife, but it's not. It's a horning steel, and unfortunately, it's a bit loose on the wood handle. Anyway, so that's where's the scope? Oh, it goes there. So that's the sheath. That's the blade. And next, this bad boy. This is the Wilkinson 1914. Is it 1913, 1914? oh bugger. The Wilkinson 1917 British bayonet. There we go. SMLB bayonet. This is a sword bayonet, and the reason why it's so long is because the British Army shortened the length of the Lee Enfield to acquire the big sword bayonet, so it acts as basically a spear. So you got this massive blade. Normally, this is not sharp all along here. Only nearer to the edge it's sharp because it's a stabbing blade. All the stamps on it. This is official. You've got a wood handle. Now, as I said, this is a strange one because it has RAF on it, and 1917 was the First World War, where the Air Force was called the Royal Flying Corps. So this was used throughout World War One and World War Two. We've got a nice leather sheath here. It's just an amazing piece of history to have in the collection. So there we are. That's all the fixed blades I have in my collection. Give it a like, please. I did a video of all my folding blades. Let's have a look at that. The next video I will be doing is my watch collection. So yeah, so that's all of them. So please leave a like, and if you're more extreme than that, subscribe to my channel because it really helped me grow. Also, just want to say thank you so much to Janggo for the Kouachi again, and I want to say thank you to Yorkshire Outdoors for making me this channel intro. It's great. I never had time to make it myself, and it's just good to have it on hand. So thank you very much, mate. So yeah, so guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.